Hello, little ones. How are you all? Good day. Today it's writing time. I brought you the writing alphabets video for what letters? Capital or small? Yeah, today it's small letters. I already put up the videos for capital letters. Are you practicing it? Are you following the strokes? In the previous video, we have discussed about the small letter writing from alphabet A to alphabet H. Yes or no? Now today we'll be talking about the small letter I to small letter Q. I for ice cream to Q for queen. Before jumping in, parents, please do subscribe if you're new to the channel and do like, share the videos which will be helpful for the little ones who are new to writing, the young ones. Alright, let's jump in how we write the alphabets. First letter is I. I for ice cream. You can see here the capital letter I. We have already learnt it. If you don't know, see the other video how I have taught you. Okay, for capital letters. And the small letter I. Today we will be talking about the small letter I. How do we write? The small letters always we have to write between the second line and the third line. We are touching only the second line and the third line. So how do we start? We start from the second line, go down standing line to the third line, lift your pencil and again put a dot above the second line. Let's see how we are going to write. Standing line from the second line to the third line. Lift your pencil, go up and give a small dot. This is the small letter I. I for ice cream. Without the dots, just touch the second line and the third line. Lift your pencil up and give a small dot. I. While you are writing, kids, you have to tell it with your mouth. Though it is a capital letter I or a small letter I, we have to tell it with our mouth and write. Then only you'll get a nice practice. So it is I for ice cream. Standing line and lift your pencil and a dot on the top. Okay, did you nicely get it? This is the letter I. Next, move on to the letter J. Do you see the capital letter here? It is J. And then the small letter is like this. J for jam. How do we write the small letter? We start from the second line. Remember, all the small letters are written from the second line only. So, start from the second line, go down standing line, give a left curve, small left curve and stop. Now, lift your pencil and give a small dot. Here, lifting the pencil is only for giving the dot. Okay. Let's see how we write on the dotted. Standing line, small curve and lift your pencil, give a dot. Here if you see, the standing line goes down to the bottom line. We can touch the bottom line. It's not any issue. We can touch the bottom line, but we should not cross the bottom line. Okay. It is from the second line, go down to the bottom line and give a small curve. And then give a dot on the top above the second line. And kids, you forgot J for jam. Tell it with your mouth and write. Finally, without the dots, you have to learn writing all the alphabets. Then only you have completely learned writing alphabets. Okay, dots are just for your practice. There will not be dots in any books. Once you learn writing alphabets, you should leave the dots and you yourself have to write it, checking the lines. So remember, lines are very important here. Start. Standing line, give a small curve and lift your pencil, dot on the top. J for jam. I and J are very similar, For J, we go down, touch the bottom line. For I, it is only between second line and third line. Okay, clear? Next, going to K, I, J, K. If you see, there is a capital K here and a small k here. They look so very similar, but there is a small change between capital K and small k. For small k, we start from the top line, a big standing line to the third line. Now lift your pencil, go up to the second line, cross slanting line down, and again don't lift the pencil here. Again slowly a left slant to the third line. Here we use 3 strokes, 1 standing line, 1 left slant and 1 right slant. Okay, let's see how we write. Standing line from the top line to the third line, lift your pencil, 1 right slant and continue the left slant. Don't lift the pencil between slanting lines. 1 right slant, touch the standing line. Again go down to the third line with a left slant. Once again, see, I have given 5 dots here. It is just for the practice of the kids. Parents, check out, the dots are given only for identifying the strokes correctly, placing the strokes correctly. Okay, you can modify the dots also. You can just give the top line dot and a third line dot and leave it, but I have given more because it will be more easy for the kids. So let's start. K for kite, standing line, lift your pencil up, give a right slant and continue with a left slant. Here the standing lines are between the second line and the third line only. We don't touch the top line for slanting lines. K for kite, standing line, lift your pencil, right slant and a left slant. Okay, this alphabet needs more practice, kids. Don't leave it away and don't just think, okay, it's only a capital K similar to capital K. No, you have to differentiate between capital K and small k. While we are writing, the both will be very different. Okay, practice it more and more. Next, we'll go to the next alphabet. It is L. If you see the capital letter L and the small letter L. Capital letter is a standing line and a sleeping line, but small l is only a standing line with a small curve. I'll tell you how it is. Let's see how we write. We start from the top line, go down standing line and give a small curve there, which is good for us. Otherwise we'll think it is just a standing line. A small curve will tell you it is a small L. Okay, and I have given 2 dots, one on the top line and one on the third line. How do we write? Standing line and a small curve at the bottom. Okay, it is L for lion. Don't forget telling it. L for lion. Standing line and a small curve at the bottom. Okay, it's a simple alphabet, single stroke, no lifting pencils here. Okay, next, let's go to the next alphabet. M for monkey. Oh, monkey is looking at us. Okay, M for monkey. Let's see the capital M here. You remember it is only the standing line and slanting line strokes. But when we come to the small m, we see curves here. It is the 2 down curves which are one after the other. First we start with a standing line, again go up, give a down curve, again go up, give another down curve. Don't forget, here there is no lifting pencil. It is a complete single stroke alphabet. Once again let me tell you. Standing line, go up, 1 down curve, again go up, another down curve. Okay, let's see how we write. Standing line, go up, 1 down curve, Again go up, another down curve. Okay, and the curves should be clean and clear. They should not touch each other. Okay, next, without dots, standing line, one down curve, another down curve. M for monkey, two down curves touching each other with a standing line is the small m. Once again, without dots, finally you have to practice. Okay, it is the standing line, one down curve, another down curve. Okay, M for monkey. This one you have to, what you should you take care is, it should be between the second line and the third line only. It should not cross the lines here. Okay kids, it should be between the second line and the third line. All the curves should end up between the two lines. Okay, next, move on to the next alphabet, N. N for nest. The capital N, standing line and slanting line only. But here, small n is curve. What curve? Down curve with a standing line. How do we start? We start on the second line, standing line, similar to M. Again go up, one down curve. For M it is two down curves. For N it is one down curve. If you learn M, you'll get N easily. Yes or no? It's only one down curve. Nothing difficult here. So let's see how we write on the dotted lines. One standing line, go up, one down curve, over. So simple. Okay, once again, standing line, N for nest, go up, one down curve. N for nest, without dot, standing line, go up, one down curve. It is N for nest. What alphabet is now? After N it is O. O for owl. What is the capital O? It is little bigger than the small o. Nothing much difference. But what we have to remember is, capital O starts from the top line, comes down, touches the third line and goes up. Remember, in the capital letters I have taught you. Now the small o looks smaller, right? So how should we write? We have to write between the second line and the third line only. So we start from the second line, give a left curve, touch the third line, and give a right curve, go up to the second line. Okay, this is so simple. Let's start writing. If you learn the capital O, we can write the small o easily. See how I am writing? It is from the second line, left curve, go up to the right curve. Without dots also same thing, left curve and a right curve, touch the line. Okay, once again, O for owl, left curve and a right curve. Remember, small letters is all about writing between second line and third line. So it's small. You have to turn your pencil very neat and clear to give the strokes. They are small letters, not big letters. Okay, always practice on the 4-rule book only, not scribbling on the white paper. If you write on the 4-rule book, you'll get good handwriting. Okay, next, move on to the next alphabet. It is P. P for parrot. Okay, now if you see the capital letter and small letter are similar, there is only change between the lines here. Okay, let's see how we write the small letter. We start on the second line, come down standing line to the bottom line, again go up and turn the right curve, touch the standing line. Here your right curve should be between the second line and the third line. Okay, here you can lift the pencil or you can manage without lifting the pencil also. Let's see how we write. Standing line, you can lift the pencil, or no, you can just go up also. And then a right curve. It can be a 2-stroke, it can be a 1-stroke. I would prefer it to be a single stroke, which is good for us. How do we write? P for parrot, one standing line, go up, give a right turn between the second line and the third line. P for parrot. P for parrot. One standing line, go up, give a right turn on the second line and third line. Okay, this is P for parrot. Oh, Q for queen. What alphabet is it? Q for queen. See, if you see, the capital letter and the small letter are completely different. Yes or no? Don't just forget about the capital letter and learn the small letter now. How do we write the left curve? Like how we write the small a. Go up, standing line down. Again we give a small slanting line up. Let's see how I write. First write the alphabet A, small a, go down standing line and come back to the third line with a small right slanting line. Okay, see how I'll tell you once again. It's little bit confusing. First write the small letter A. That much you know, already know. Then go from A, go down standing line, touch the bottom line. And then come up with a right slant, touch the third line. Simple. Once again, write the small letter A, go down, touch the bottom line with a standing line, come up with a slanting line up and touch the third line. Okay, clear kids? Let's see how we write. Q for queen, small letter A, go down standing line with a right slant up. That's all. First letter small a, standing line and a small slanting line. Q for queen. Once again, letter A, go down standing line, a small slanting line up. Q for queen. Please do practice this letter. It is new, not similar to the capital letter. Okay. So far we have discussed alphabet I for ice cream to Q for Q. I'll bring more part next time for the remaining alphabets. Until then, practice. Okay. All right. Parents, please do subscribe, like and share the video. I'll bring up more videos for you. Until then, stay home, stay safe, do practice writing and talk to you soon.